Okay, my friends, starting off in a child's pose just means you put your big toes together and you'll sit on your heels. And then you want to keep your hips low, knees close or far, really depends on what you want today. And to walk your hands out, out, out until you can drop your head either to the floor or you can rest it on your arms if you like. Okay, but wherever you settle into, give yourself some time. We're just going to breathe for a little while. Big inhales. Big exhales. Hopefully feeling some spaciousness in your low back as we kind of neutralize it. You can feel the low back spreading open to the ceiling. Should feel nice. Okay, as you breathe, notice extra space opening up behind your rib cage, around the sides. All right, as much as you can, continue to breathe through your nose and just keep lengthening and deepening your breath. Each round of breath maybe releases a little more tension from your hips and your face too. You might notice that because we've got the legs kind of folded and compressed under the weight of the upper body here, that maybe as time goes by, the legs soften a little bit, the front and back of the thigh, the creases of your hips. Maybe you can sink a little bit lower with your chest towards your knees as your hip flexors let go. And as you exhale, remember to use those strong belly muscles, right? Your low back support system to squeeze inward towards your spine and compress all of the air out of your lungs. So at least a few times, clean out your lungs to your max. New, fresh, clean air comes in. All the old stale air you can get out goes out. Okay, keep breathing and keep here. You don't really have to change much. Even keep your eyes closed. Just walk your hands out away from you and start to activate them. So tiger claw hands, pressing down into your fingertips, lifting your palms maybe a little bit, and lifting, kind of doming up in your armpits so that it feels kind of nice in your chest. As you lift your armpits and lengthen your arms, do your best to keep a long neck. And it might be a little challenging. Just think of keeping your shoulders away from your ears. And then maybe start to look under one armpit at a time, getting some gentle rotation, a little bit of a twist in your upper back and your neck. Should feel nice. Look under one armpit, look under the other. Okay, bring it back to center here. Now you're just looking at the floor, and then really grab the mat with your tiger claws. Okay, strong arms. And then inhale here, pull yourself up to hands and knees. And then all the way through hands and knees to arch your spine, looking forward as if you wanted to pull your heart between your arms. Think of pulling back on your strong hands. Okay, cow pose. And with your exhale, just bring it back to your child's pose. And we'll just do that a few times. Inhale, roll it up to cow pose. Pull that heart forward. Pull back on the mat. Exhale, child's. So keep it going. Keep your neck nice and long and soft. Okay, keep that belly strong as well. We're always protecting the low back. Okay, it tends to want to do everything. It's an overachiever. So if we keep it safe, it won't just absorb all the arch in your back, which is what it might try to do. Okay, so keep that belly in towards your spine, and the arch goes into your upper back in that cow pose. Okay, let's play with this a little bit. Inhale up to your cow pose. Tuck your toes here, and this time with your exhale, press it up and back to a downward facing dog. Lift your hips, lift your knees. Inhale back down to your cow pose, heart forward, and exhale to your child's. So keep it going. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can keep your knees really bent. Inhale, cow. And exhale, child's. Keep going, keep flowing. You don't have to go my pace. You can go a much different pace. All right, you're always listening and fine-tuning to your own rhythm. Okay, now let's play around a little bit more here. Okay, coming up to your down dog, pause. This time from your inhale to inhale from down dog, come forward into a plank. Inhale to a plank. Okay, exhale to a down dog. We'll replace child's pose with a down dog here. Inhale for your cow pose, knees down, heart forward. Exhale, down dog. So we just changed our flow. Again, inhale to plank. You can use your knees down if you need to. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, cow pose, knees down, heart forward. Exhale, down dog. And let's just do that a couple more times. Hopefully you notice already the warmth and the heat building in your shoulders and your back and your legs. Okay, friends, the next time you are in a downward facing dog, your hips are up, your knees are up, hold it there. Okay, think of pushing the floor away from you. Okay, in a downward facing dog, you want to think of moving your elbows in toward each other and just looking back between your knees. Let your head hang softly. As a matter of fact, you can even shake it. Yes and no. Okay, give it a really nice shake. From here, friends, with your inhale, swing your right leg up and out behind you. Sit up in the air. Exhale here, step that right foot next to your hand. You can step it outside your right hand. Get your legs nice and strong here because we're coming up to a lunge. And with your inhale, all hands up in the air. Sweep your arms up high. Okay, exhale here, all hands down under your shoulders. We'll come up to a three-leg dog again. So inhale here, right leg up and out behind you. And exhale, right foot down. Let's do that on the left. Inhale here, left leg up, three-leg dog. Exhale here, left foot forward outside your left hand. Pause, you have time to make your legs strong first. And then inhale, crescent lunge, all hands up. Keep your legs strong. Exhale, hands back down. Inhale, three-leg dog, left leg up behind you. Exhale, set it down. Okay, let's add something to that little flow. On the right, inhale, right leg up behind. Exhale, right foot down next to your right hand. Pause to make your legs strong. And inhale all the way up to your crescent lunge. Nice. Exhale here, twisting out to the right. So like you're opening up to the right, opening your arms. Look behind you. Okay, inhale back to that crescent lunge facing forward. And exhale, hands down in front under your shoulders. Inhale here, right leg up, three-leg dog. And exhale, right foot down. Okay, on the left, plain and simple, just adding one thing at a time. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Find your lunge, make it strong before you come up. And inhale here, crescent lunge, all the way up with your hands. Exhale here, looking out to the left. Now look behind you. Twist. Inhale back to that crescent lunge facing forward. And exhale, all hands down. Inhale, left leg up to three-leg dog. And exhale, left foot down, downward facing dog. Okay, let's add something else on the right. Here goes. Inhale, right leg up and out behind. Exhale, right foot forward. Lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Hands up. Exhale, twist to the right. Look behind you. Inhale up here, crescent lunge facing forward again. Now check it out. Exhale here, swoop your hands back and shift your body weight forward. So you come forward, you're kind of over your right foot here. And then see if you could lift that left leg up off the floor and stick it up in the air in front of you. Big breath in, balancing on that right foot. Okay, exhale, send that left foot back to a lunge, slow motion. And all hands down underneath your shoulders. Back where we started. Inhale here, right leg up, three-leg dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that on the other side. We'll just add that moment of balance. Inhale here, left leg up and out behind you. Exhale, left foot down by your hands. Lunge. Inhale here, crescent lunge, all hands up, looking forward. Exhale here, twist to the left, look behind. Inhale back to your crescent lunge. Okay, here's where we're balancing. Exhale, swoop your weight forward. You can reach your hands back. And with your inhale, see if you could launch that right leg up into the air in front. It's okay if it works the first time. It's okay if it doesn't. Exhale, back to your lunge. All hands down under your shoulders. Back where we started. Inhale here, left leg up and out behind. Exhale, left foot down. Okay, we're going back on the right side. We're going to add something else. Are you ready? Inhaling here, right leg up and out behind. Exhale, right foot forward, lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bow forward, shift your weight over that right foot. Inhale, left leg up and out in front. Okay, exhale, shoot the left leg back, bow your heart forward and pause here in a warrior three. We're gonna breathe in warrior three. If you've run into the wall like I have, you're gonna have to back it up. Okay, because for warrior three, you have your hips and shoulders level with the mat. Okay, you can bend the right knee a lot or a little, and you can do whatever you like with your hands. You can put them down. You can send them forward for more challenge, or maybe for a medium challenge out to the side. But breathe here and hold. Warrior three, extend the left leg. The left leg is super strong and long. Notice your back body working to lift the lifted limbs. Okay, notice that right leg working to hold everything together. Nice challenge here. One more big breath in, warrior three. And exhale, back to your lunge. Left toes down behind you, hands down inside that right foot, back where we started. Okay, inhale here, three-leg dog. Right leg up and out behind. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Ready to do the other side? Here we go. Inhaling, left leg up and out behind. Exhale, left foot forward, lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, hands up. Exhale, twist it out to the left, look behind. Inhale, back to that crescent lunge. Exhale, dive your heart forward, shift your weight so it's over that left foot. And inhale, the right leg up in front. Okay, moving to your warrior three. So exhale here, shoot the right leg back. Dive your heart forward and pause, warrior three. Okay, maybe make some room for yourself if you want to get your arms out in front. Okay, I like to work my shoulders and back, so I'd keep the arms out. But if you want it more gentle, you might put your fingers down under your shoulders and bend the left knee generously. That would be a more gentle expression of the posture. So feel free to make it fierce or gentle, whatever kind of warrior you are today. But breathe. Hips and shoulders level. Okay, the right leg is rocking and strong and long. The left leg can be soft. Breathe. Let the back work, let the glutes work, let the legs work. Let that heat build. One more big breath. And then let it go. Drop your hands down inside that left foot. Drop the right toes to the floor. Inhaling here, three-leg dog. Left leg up and out behind. And exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Walk it out. Okay, we're gonna add one more thing. Is that all right if we add one more thing? Here we go. Inhaling here, right leg up and out behind. Exhale, right foot forward. Plant it next to your right hand. Inhale, crescent lunge, come on up. Exhale, twist out to the right, look behind. Inhale, back to your crescent lunge. Exhale, shift your heart forward, weight on that right foot. Inhale, left leg up in front, balancing on the right leg. And exhale, warrior three, just for a moment. Nice. From here, okay, drop that left toe to the floor behind you. You can drop that left heel and inhale up to warrior two. And I'll spin around to face you. Okay, in your warrior two, drop nice and low. Okay, if you need to back out, you can extend that right knee, but your right knee is going to be bending and pointing at your middle toes. Okay, your left foot is going to be pushing into the ground, and your legs are pushing the ground away, but also pulling in toward each other, of course. Okay, drop nice and low. Breathe. Okay, shoulders down the back. Let the legs get warm. One more big breath here in warrior two. Very nice. Hands down inside that right foot. Flip up the left heel. Okay, you're back where you started. Inhale here, right leg up and out behind. Exhale, right foot down, downward facing dog. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Inhale here, left leg up in the air, three-leg dog. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale here, all hands up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, twist out to the left. Look behind you. Inhale, back to your crescent lunge. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Inhale, right leg up in front. Exhale, warrior three. Hold here, okay? Slowly drop those right toes to the floor behind you. Drop the right heel and inhale, open to warrior two, and we'll hold here and breathe. Okay, So you can make it really gentle if your legs are tired, but if your legs are all right with it, drop into it. Push the floor down and pull your legs toward each other. Watch the left kneecap. Make sure it points at your toes and it doesn't pass up its own ankle. Shoulders down the back, belly button in. Warrior two, okay, nice and fierce or gentle or a combination of both. Looking out over your hands, which are strong and long. One more big breath here, maybe drop a little lower into that left hip. And then let it go. All hands down inside that left foot. Pop that right heel up. Inhaling here, left leg up and out behind you. And exhale, left foot down. Walk it out. Shake it out. Okay, back in your downward facing dog now. Does it feel different than when we started flowing? I can feel the difference. I hope that you do too. All right, friends, from here, we're going to leave that flow behind. We're going to get a little bit more into hips since we're pretty warm. So inhaling here, right leg up and out behind you. Exhale here, bend that right knee and point the toe over to the left. And pause here for some scorpion. Okay, so if you really just need a break right now, you can drop your left knee and you can still scorpion with your left knee on the floor. So keep that in mind as a gentle option. If you're feeling pretty good, however, look under your left armpit for your right foot. See if you can see it. And then do me a favor. Do you notice how your right armpit is lifting and your right hip tends to want to drop? Sorry, your left hip tends to want to drop to the left. Do the opposite of that. Drop the right armpit down low and move that left hip back. That's going to get you into that right hip. You can open the hip up nicely. And it's also going to get you into the back of the left leg. Feel that big opening. Breathe. Left hip back, right armpit down, right knee up. Nice. For your last breath here, just for fun, you might want to extend that right leg, toe up to the sky, big breath in. And exhale here, send that right knee forward. Amazing. Drop the right foot by your right hand, drop the back knee, okay? Down in a nice little friendly low lunge and start to rock your hips back and forth here. Okay, hopefully you notice some pleasant warmth behind your right leg. You notice that hamstring is warm from all the lunges and the warriors. Okay, and maybe you also notice that left hip, nice and warm on the front. Okay. So next time you drop forward into your lunge again, the right foot's back on the floor. Your hips are sinking kind of low. Let's pause here and just breathe. If this feels really tight and you're having trouble just relaxing in it, you can come up on your fingertips and you can scooch the back knee forward so your hips are more up, okay? The higher up your hips, the easier this is going to be. And if you feel like you can sink low, then you can. Let's just take a little time in this lunge. Let the lunge do its magic, okay? Now we know, especially in lunges, that we want at least a little bit of activity in the legs. So go ahead and resist the floor, at least a little bit. Give it a little push back. And then pull your knees toward each other slightly. So gently resist and gently pull the knees inward. And we want to keep that gentle activation as we begin to spend some time here. So breathe. You can close your eyes. We'll take a few more breaths. Maybe today you want to come down to one elbow, maybe two. Okay, it's not necessary to come down to any elbows at all. So just stay where you're comfortable. The idea is just to relax into the posture while gently activating those legs. See if you could give your right knee this magnetism towards your right shoulder, as if it wanted to always glue itself to your right shoulder. And if you want to drop that head, go ahead and drop it. Okay, from here, we just have a little bonus quad stretch that we can play with. So feel free to stay on your elbows if you're on your elbows. Stay on your hands if you're on your hands. But either way, look over at your right knee. You can kind of lift up your left shoulder, lift up your right shoulder, take your right hand to your right knee and gently press it away from you. So a little twist, okay? You can have an elbow on the floor or a hand, same idea. And from here, if this feels pretty good and you feel spacious, try bending your left knee and pointing your left toes up. Maybe this is enough for your left quad and you stay here. But if it feels all right, reach your right hand back for that left foot and catch it. Okay, take your time, there's no rush. If you have that left foot, try this. Try rolling your left knee around side to side. So almost as if you wanted to give the tissue on the top side of your thigh, the quadriceps, a big massage right where it attaches to your kneecap, okay, on that left side. So smoosh all that out. It should feel really good, never hurt, never pain. All right, if you're a runner or a cyclist, your quads are tight and it might feel like a lot. Okay, from here, we'll let go of that little bonus stretch. So release that left foot if you grabbed it. Take your right hand down in front and push the floor away. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and we'll come up and back through a three-leg dog. So inhale here, three-leg dog. Let's get that right leg up and out behind. And pause here, okay? I want to bend that right knee and scorpion it again, pointing the toes to the left. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to stay here, take a break, or keep going with the right toe. You can allow that right toe to go all the way to the floor on the left, okay? Pause there. Extend your left leg straight and strong. Right tippy toes on the floor, and then that right arm can come up. You can reach up to the ceiling. You can reach down to the floor. You can cactus the right arm. Okay, take some time here breathing into your chest. You're thinking of lifting your sternum up to the ceiling. You can drop your head, okay? Whatever feels nice here. And a wild thing or a flip dog. Big stretch for the whole front of your body, okay? Maybe one more big breath here, wherever you are. Scorpion, flip dog, somewhere else. And spiral yourself back around, and we'll all meet in a three-leg dog. Two hands on the floor, right leg up in the air. Big breath in. Exhale, drop that right foot next to the left. Back in downward facing dog. Okay, let's do the other side. Just the same. Okay, take a few breaths here, just feeling the difference between right and left. Here we go, friends. As you're ready, ground into the right foot and inhale that left leg up into the air. Bend that left knee and shoot the toes to the right and pause here, scorpion. Now remember, your gentle scorpion can be the right knee on the floor, and you can still do everything from here. So keep your gentle option open. Okay, scorpion, we notice. Don't you notice that right hip is kind of dropping to the right? The left shoulder is peeling up. Do the opposite. Pull the right hip back and drop the left shoulder. Look under your right armpit and see your foot. Wave to yourself. Hi. Okay, now keep it here and just breathe. Pull the hip back, drop the shoulder, and feel how you can open up not only the left hip, okay, but the whole back of the right leg. So spend some time breathing, enjoying all the extra space and freedom in your legs, and your hips. Maybe for your last breath in here, you extend that left knee just for fun. And exhale here, send the left knee forward and drop it outside your left hand. Drop that back knee here, down in a little low lunge. So let's rock it back and forth with the hips a few times. Gonna get a little into that, a little more into the hips on the left side now. Into the low back as well, okay. So next time you come forward into the lunge, pause, and then use your modifications. You can come up on your fingertips if you feel like the floor is really far away, okay, fingertips. And then bring the right knee closer, lifting your hips higher if it's too much on your hips. Okay, if you want to get more into your hips, you're gonna move your right knee further back and sink lower. So decide where you want to be, and then activate your legs, right? We need to push the floor down gently with the legs, and we need to pull them in toward each other slightly. And then we're here, and we're just going to breathe. Okay. Close your eyes and settle in. Maybe you come down to one elbow today, maybe two. That's not necessary. Okay. Just relaxing your upper body as you really find the perfect chemistry, the perfect balance between how much effort do you need to exert in the low legs, in the lower body, just the right amount of effort so that you can experience the maximum amount of release in your hips, your legs, your low back. Maybe you want to hang that head. Just keep your neck long, okay? Shoulders away from ears. And see if you could find that left knee is magnetically drawn inward towards your left shoulder. How does that feel? So here we are in a lizard lunge, and you can stay right here, or we can play with that bonus quad stretch. So lift up your left shoulder and look at your left knee. You can use the left hand on the left knee to just begin to gently twist to the left. And if it feels good, then that's great. You can stay here or keep going. Okay, if you want to play around with that quad stretch, you'll bend that right knee, point the right toes up, and then reach your left hand back for your right foot. Okay, if you've got the foot, gently move it towards you. Okay, nothing crazy. We don't want to hurt your quad, but gently move it towards you, and you'll start to roll around. On the bottom edge of your quad, okay, that's the top of your thigh, and right where it starts to join your kneecap, that's where we want to roll on. Might be really tense. And pay attention. Is one side more tense than the other? Or is one side more tense in certain places? then the other. Okay, notice all that. Okay, as you're ready, we'll let go of that. So come out of that slowly. Back up on your hands, back in that lunge. Tuck the right toes, hover the right knee, and we'll bring it back up to three-leg dog. So inhale here, left leg up and out behind you, three-leg dog. Now pause here. We're going to scorpion this again. So bend that left knee, point the toes to the right, and pause. You can stay here. You can drop to the right knee and make it more gentle. Or you can flip dog it by allowing the left toes to come all the way to the floor. Tippy toes of the left toe, straight and strong on the right leg, okay? And then you can get that left arm up. You can cactus the left arm, or you can reach the left hand for the floor. It's really whatever feels good today, okay? But breathe, stretching open the front of your body. Nice breath. Push the floor away and lift your heart. One more big breath here in your flip dog or scorpion, wherever you are. And then spiral yourself out slowly. All meet in a three-leg dog. Big breath in, left leg up in the air. And exhale here. Drop that left foot. Walk it out. So here's our last downward facing dog for this practice. Just notice how it feels. Push the floor away. Walk your heels out. Long spine. And then go ahead and tiptoe to your hands. Long as you can, tiptoe there. And then when you get there, drop to your heels, bend your knees, and just drape your upper body over your legs. And we'll take some time to breathe here. You might want to grab your elbows and just kind of sway. Let your head hang. Okay, notice your spine just hanging in traction. There's the backs of the legs, nice and open and soft. Okay, and so you can stay right here, or you can back it up, make it more gentle. But if you're feeling pretty good in your legs because we're pretty warm, you can try taking one hand to each calf, so you're holding your calves here, and try extending one knee a little more than the other. Okay, now don't lock it, please. So make sure there's always a micro bend. We don't want to lock. And then switch. Extend the other, and then switch, extend. So you're kind of going side to side, opening up a little extra space in the backs of your knees. And then maybe it feels okay for you to extend both, pressing both heels into the floor. You can gently hug your legs towards you, but make sure your shoulders are just about level with your knees. Okay, if your shoulders are way up above your knees, bend your knees more. Okay, we want the shoulders close to the knees. If everything's going great and you feel really nice and open here, you can grab your elbows behind your legs and slide your elbows down towards your ankles and continue to push the floor away from you with your heels. Big stretch. All right, friends, maybe one more breath here in this big forward fold, opening up the whole back of your body. And then we'll come out slowly. Release your legs if you grab them. Bend your knees and come all the way down to a seat. Come on down. You just take your legs out here. All right, and then bring your feet together. So put the bottoms of your feet together and drop the knees out to the side. Okay, for Badakonasana. Okay, bound angle pose. So you can kind of choose how close you want your feet to you. You can bring them really close, or you can bring them really far away. It's really up to you. It's up to your knees too. So closer will be more compression on your knees. And just take your fingers down beside you so you can sit up nice and tall here. Okay, and your knees are maybe not on the ground, but they're moving toward the ground. So you're feeling your outer knee drawing downward. And from there, with your longest spine, start to walk your fingers forward. Okay, there's really no goal here. It doesn't matter how far you fold forward. And you don't even have to fold forward at all that much to feel some great release in your low back, your hips. Okay, keeping those legs, knees moving downward. Maybe you come down to your elbows in front. Maybe even drop your head. Keep the neck long. All right, breathing some great extra space into your low back here, your hips. Take one last really big breath. And then start to walk yourself back up out of your Badakonasana. Take your hands behind you and just point your knees up here. You can put your feet back on the floor. So your hands are behind you, fingers pointed at you, so your palm is down just about under your shoulder, and you can drop to your elbows from here. And we'll just counter that really deep forward fold with a little tiny back bend. Okay, nothing crazy. Just start to push the floor away so that your heart lifts up and open. Okay, you want to think of your shoulder blades scooping your whole rib cage up toward the ceiling. And you'll feel a really yummy stretch across the front of your shoulders and maybe your chest. And maybe that's enough and you just stay right here, okay? And that's a good place to be. If you want a bit more from this, you're going to tuck your chin really nicely. So really pull your chin into your neck, please, so that the back of your neck stays really long and it doesn't get all crunched. And then you'll start to drop your head from there. So keep the chin tucking. You should be able to breathe and talk still. Lift that heart, push down into your elbows. Fish pose. Let's take a few more breaths here. Keep pushing the floor down, tucking your chin. Big chest. As you're ready to come out, pull your chin back up towards your sternum, nice and slow. And then when you're looking at your belly button again, move your elbows out to the side and come on down to the ground. You can release your arms out beside you. Maybe take some cactus arms here, and we'll just seal everything off with a gentle twist. Okay, move your hips a little bit to the left and drop your knees to the right. Just let them fall. Look all the way to the left here. Away from your knees. And just find some nice breath. Big inhales into your chest as you lift your sternum away from the floor. And then big exhales into your belly, strengthening your low back support system. Maybe one more big breath here, yogis. And bring it back into center with your knees. And this time you just want to move your hips over to the right. Pick them up, move them to the right, and that allows your knees to drop to the left. Okay, looking to the right. Big twist. Just breathe. Close your eyes. Think of lifting your big chest on your inhales. And strong belly exhales. Right, twists are great for wringing out your spine, okay, kind of recalibrating it, but also detoxifying all your organs, as well as squeezing out all the lymph in your torso. Okay, so great cleaning out for your whole body here, as well as cooling you down and slowing your breath and your heart rate. One last breath here in your twist. And then bring it back into center with your knees. Extend your legs and extend your arms down by your side. It is time to rest, friends. Tuck your shoulder blades under your heart. Tuck that chin in a little. And then let go. Allow your body to settle into complete ease where there's no effort or action at all. The breath just runs on its own. The body is soft. And so you can really focus your awareness on just being and just the sensations of being. Notice your breath, everything about it. Tune into all the sensations in your body. Tune into all the little sounds of your environment. Notice where you are. What do you hear? What's happening right now? So please keep resting just like this, friends, for as long as you can. Thanks for practicing with me. This is where I'll leave you today.